Alright, I'm pretty sure some of you have probably seen this video lately that's been going viral of this old lady who's sitting in a school bus, and she's getting tormented and harassed by these stupid ass little pieces of shit brats that, oh my god, I saw the video and it just disgusted me how these kids were treating this old lady. Alright, first of all, if both of my grandmas were alive today, and if they were in a situation like that, that would not fly, because they would spank the shit out of each and every one of those kids on that bus until they cried and their asses were bleeding. But anyways, back to the story. How rude, arrogant, ignorant, I mean, just self-centered these stupid kids are. I mean, what the hell did this old woman do to you to make you talk to her like that? Okay, now, the saying, respect your elders, I do that when they show respect to me, and guess what? Most of them do. And I understand what they've been through. They've been through a lot more shit than I have so far. Okay, what? Watching this video makes me so upset. You know? These kids, I swear, like, if any of those parents, like, I think they show maybe one kid or so, or two. If I was a parent and I found out that my child was in that bus and he was part of that name calling, he or she would not be able to sit down correctly, at least for about 4 to 5 months. And yeah, they may have a couple of bruises around their body, but they will deserve it, because you absolutely never, ever do that. I mean, you're 10, 11, 12, 13, you're in your pre-teens. This woman is already a little past retirement age, but she's still working. Don't you have any respect for that or dignity? No. It's all about you. And that's a damn problem with, especially with this young generation that's coming up. Because I'm sorry to say this, but this country, the United States of America, especially in the next 5 to 10 years, we're fucked. I'm just pointing it out there. I mean, I know with my generation, you know, people born in the 80s and stuff, we're, you know, like, we're pretty much in debt with college. Some of us are still living at home. Some of us are now out of you know, our parents' places. We're working, but we're either not getting enough hours, not enough pay. You know, we gotta pay student loans off. We gotta pay other shit off, like credit cards. You know, it's just very stressful high life, and again, we are not educated on financing our own money, so we spend a lot on a bunch of crap that we don't know. And yeah, I just don't see how the future's gonna be. It looks scary, but hopefully it's not. We could prevail. But with these kids, what they did, I mean, I really don't know. I mean, especially when they get into high school, how they can react. Doing that to an old lady that didn't do anything to you. What? Didn't your parents ever teach you the golden rule? Do to others what you want to be due to you. You know, respect. Have you ever heard of that? Or were you too busy sleeping during nap time, or just too stupid to understand what the teacher was telling you, and you weren't listening? It was just you were in your own la world of whatever, and you didn't listen to what the teacher said. And it's just a shame, though. Yeah, if I was a bus driver, why didn't the bus driver stop and started? Honestly, you know, if the bus driver would have stopped the bus, pulled the bus over, and beat the shit out of every one of those kids that was name calling her, you know, contributing to this harassment, I would have been totally cool with that. That would have been the right thing to do, because those stupid little kids deserve it. But that's the problem, though, especially with some parents these days. They don't know how to discipline their kids. They're afraid to hit their kids, or else they're going to get in trouble, though. You know, like I always see it at work. I see some little brat going off, and the parent doesn't do anything. When I was a little kid, that happened. That kid got spanked in the store, and no one gave a shit. They're like, good. They would clap, you know. A few times, I never really got like spanked in public, but a few times if I acted up in the store, a little boom right in the air, and I was straight though, you know. Or my parents would kind of grab me hard though, and they're like, cut it out right now. You're getting ass whooping when you get home, you know. And I obeyed, you know. I actually obeyed my parents. I didn't talk back to them. I didn't got any hissy fits. Then again, though, I was a very shy, quiet kid as a kid, so generally I was pretty well behaved for most of my childhood. But every time I acted up, no, my parents would give me that warning, and I obeyed. You see kids today, though. I mean, most parents, the only warning they'll say is be quiet. That's not gonna make them be quiet. You gotta take action. Take action, though. Discipline the kid. There's a difference between child abuse and discipline. And some parents think that by hitting your kid, that's child abuse. Not necessarily. It's the way you have to control the situation. You know, if you do hit your kid, you got to understand that afterwards, you know, they may want to distance themselves from you. That's why, you know, like for example, if your kid acted up and then all of a sudden, like, you know, at the store and you just wait for him, then when you got home, you beat the living shit out of his ass. You know, he kept hitting him and he was crying, yada yada, and he got a big bruise, red mark on his butt. You know, just go into his room hours later and be like, listen, honey, I love you so much, but the only reason why I had to do that is you were acting up. I had to put you back in line. You know, you got to tell him that. Do you see parents do that? Do you hear parents do that? I don't know. I mean, I don't hear them do that. And then again, I'm not a parent, but but also it was just that in the 90s, that's how it was. Majority of parents hit their kids. They discipline their kids. Let's see. When dinner time was going, your ass had to be there. Well, first you wash your hands, wash your face, get cleaned up. You go to the dinner table. Do any pre-meals that you gotta do, you know, if you pray or not, and then say grace or whatever, and then, you know, back straight, you know, your hands by the table, you know, now your wrists, your hands weren't on your touching your lap though, they were on the table, showing visibly. Your elbows weren't really on the table, they were kind of hanging down, and you're ready to eat though, and you had to eat everything on the damn plate. Or else your parent would say, no, you got to stay there. I remember my mom or my dad telling me if I didn't finish eating my veggies and stuff, no, you stay there until you eat everything on your damn plate. I'm not wasting any food on you. Now eat and finish it. And I ate and finished it. Yeah, it kind of sucked, but it gave the fact to me that how much they appreciated me, that the fact that they wanted me to get everything out of everything, you know, take advantage of what I had. I had a full serving of food. I made sure I ate everything that was there right in front of me, and I was grateful for it. You don't see kids do that. You know, maybe, like, it's just very, very rare that you do. And yeah, it's just a lot of the kids' behaviors comes from the home first. All right. It's the parents or the guardians, whoever is taking care of the kid from when the kid is like from born till he's like 17, 18. So when he, or whatever age he or she is old enough to make decisions on his own and know what's right and wrong and what to do and all that other stuff. But especially in your preteens, though, you gotta know what your kids are doing, though. I mean, if they're too damn busy playing video games on their cell phones or watching TV, whatever. I mean, again, also, you don't see that many kids going outside either playing. I mean, some do, though. I see some kids around Disney and stuff they play, but very rare. And it wasn't like when I grew up in the 90s. It was every damn day, especially weekends, summertime. If you didn't go outside during the summertime, that was, oh my God, that would be torture. Absolute torture. The kid stays inside now. He's got all these freaking gadgets though to keep him occupied. The only gadget I really had was a Nintendo and a Super Nintendo, and that's it. But I never played that during the day. I always played that at night. I was always out playing. So yeah, that's the truth though, you know. But again, it disgusted me how these fucking little brats treated this old lady, though. And I hope they get what they deserve, though. I hope these kids get punishment that they hate, and they're going to regret this, that they ever did that. I really hope so. And I hope, oh man, the future of this country, especially with the youth, they got to get together. I mean, a lot of people, especially my age and a little older, are saying, yeah, they're fucked. We're fucked. I mean, I want to be an optimist about that. I'm really thinking we're going to move in the positive right direction, but it's like, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, that is my opinions and thoughts on Karen Klein was the lady's name. And I know that some guy posted a link on the website about a donation that he just started for her to go on vacation of a lifetime, and I think it's like close to 500,000, and it's growing. So yeah, that's a good thing though, and heck, who knows? Maybe before that's over, she could probably go on vacation her whole entire life. That could be her retirement right there. So, do the right thing, you know. That's what I'm saying. Just do the right thing. But again, unfortunate, messed up situation, but maybe those kids will learn one day. I hope. Alright, I'm out. Bye.